The Big Talker, KIUL. Good morning, Southwest Kansas. It's Mid-America in the Morning, hour number 2 of the program. And this hour is driven by Western Motor Shop, westernmotor.com, shopwesternmotor.com. Buzz Garner is my guest. Buzz, how you doing, buddy?
Fine, Bill. How are you?
I'm doing wonderfully. How was your Christmas? How was your holiday?
Hey, not bad, not bad. You know, we got together with the family, and the weather was great, although it'd be nice to have a little moisture, but it was good, and I had a lot of fun. Ate too much, of course, but food was good and plenty of it. Other than that, everything was good.
Good, very good, very good, very good. I got to spend some time with family in Illinois and had a visit as I was cooking my prime rib yesterday, the other day from Garden City's Finest because my grill was smoking a little bit. That was It was entertaining.
Man, you got to pay attention to them grills. That's all I got to say. Don't burn the house down.
Had it all the way up temperature-wise, get a nice color on it. And,
sure.
And it was entertaining. It was a lot of fun.
So you were smoking.
Oh yeah. Oh, so good, so good. So how long have you been with Western Motor, Buzz?
Well, the 1st of January will be 38 years.
Wow, awesome.
Pretty
awesome.
Crazy where the time is gone.
That's awesome. That's absolutely. And what's kept you there? What's kept you there all that time?
You know, I love the products, especially the Honda, and also the General Motors, but also the Honda. That's the main thing. That's the reason I went down there. But Honda has, man, the reputation, the lack of, you just don't have any problems compared to everything else.
No.
And, the reliability, I guess, and the safety. And, it's just amazing the people that you talk to and, hey, I owned a Honda 15, 20 years ago when I was in school or doing something like that, or we've owned one, or it's just amazing the loyalty that the Honda commands.
It is, and you're exactly right, because it does command loyalty. From as we talked about off the air, my aunt and uncle have had nothing but Hondas for the better part of 20 years.
Yeah.
With the exception of my grandpa's Buick. Other than that, nothing but Hondas.
Yeah. Nothing
but Hondas at all, and they won't get anything else. CRVs, just CRVs. They have 2 CRVs right now, and that's what they drive, and they love it. It's such a great product. It's, as you said, it's safe, and right now, last few days of Happy Honda Days, you got some good deals going on right now.
Yeah, we do. We have some good interest rates, some 1.9 on the Accords and the Civics, Odysseys, Ridgelines, and they have 0% for 36 months on the new Passports and Pilots. And the one thing that Honda has worked on since I've been there, it seems like they just keep getting better and better and better. And this new lineup of products is unbelievable. Value-wise, very competitive. They're quieter, they're smoother. It's just a better deal all the way around.
And a lot of folks, because I've run into this, and I know you had said you've run into this as well. I'm a bigger guy, 6'4", heavy set, but no problem fitting into Hondas whatsoever. Not even a little bit.
It's surprising. It's there are a few times we have to have a little challenge, and let's open the door and see what happens. And normally people get in there and go, gosh, I can't believe it.
Yeah.
So I hear that quite a bit.
Yeah. It's a really, really great product, and but right now, new car inventory is a little low, so to speak. So how are you handling that with Happy Honda Days?
Well, we're doing the best we can. We are getting some product, and Honda's they say we're going to up our production a little bit as we march through this deal together, and we're getting some cars, and they are building probably a few more SUVs than they are the car products, but we're getting along okay, and we be glad to work with anyone. We have a schedule of the things being built, so we probably have 30 to 40 vehicles in the order bank, and we have production dates, so we can make something happen.
And in SUVs are the big ticket right now, aren't they?
They're pretty much the big ticket. Although we don't have the big giant ones, but our Pilot and Passport and CRVs seem to fit very well. And the Pilot has a third seat, has a lot of room, and we're all thinking a little bit more about the gas mileage than we were. So that's an important feature, and all these vehicles do very well on fuel. And you know what? They're fun to drive.
Yeah, and you live in Southwest Kansas. You're going to be driving.
Everywhere you go.
Everywhere you go, you're going to be driving a decent way, driving a decent amount.
That's right.
Yeah, and so having that gas mileage, and it's great gas mileage across the board, no matter what you're in, whether you're in the SUVs, whether you're in the cars, the Civics. No, across the board, it's great gas mileage across the board with Honda.
Yeah, that's true. We even have some hybrid products. They're coming around a little. The Accord, the Insight, and even the CRV is they have some hybrid power, and some of those vehicles will do 50 miles a gallon in town.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, it's awesome. It really, really is cool. And talking about the chip shortage, it is having an impact on things, but maybe with Honda just a little bit less than some of the other products. I would say I'd make an educated guess there.
Well, I agree. I think they were kind of aware of it maybe a little earlier and tried to build that into the production schedule. So it's they're aware of it, and they're trying to get this thing better and better. And like say, January, February, and March, it looks like we're going to see some better production numbers. So hopefully it will be okay.
And you can call in, and if you are interested in getting a Honda, you can get one reserved. Talk about that process about getting one ordered, getting one on reserve.
Sure, absolutely. We order vehicles every month, and we are still getting a decent amount, just a little slower on the process, but someone can come in, stop in, call in. We'll be glad to help you out, tell you kind of what's available, and see what's going on, maybe some production dates, and we can sure reserve one and hold it for you, and we can make something happen. We try to be very easy to work with. And, I hear a lot of rumors, but we're not messing with the prices. We're not adding anything onto the prices. So we're trying to be realistic, and we appreciate the support Western Kansas and all around have given us for the last 38 years. And
that's important to mention, because I think there are some dealers kind of taking advantage a little bit of the crisis and raising prices a little bit. You're not going to see that at Western Motor.
No, we're not going to do that. We built that business on referrals and people that come back and buy one and two and maybe three or more over the years. So we want you to come back. I don't want to sell you one. I want to sell you more than one.
Exactly right. And you've been with Western Motor since the very beginning. Talk about the changes you've seen in the car industry over that time, and specifically even in the last few years, the changes that have happened within the car industry are just enormous.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. When I look back, we have a 2001 Honda Civic sitting on the showroom floor, and you look at that car, and then you look at the 2022 Civics, which is a really nice car, and the difference is just amazing.
Yeah.
And the 2001 was a great car, and still is, if you can find one. But, the electronic thing has come into it, and they perform more power, and they're quieter, and they're smoother, and do better on mileage, and they drive nicer down the road. So a lot of safety things built into it. And, you can buy cars that cost less, but that safety thing is a pretty important deal.
Huge.
Honda, these cars are engineered to maybe a little bit over-engineered, that they just do a great job in that area.
Yeah.
And they're really concerned about the safety of the passengers.
Yeah. And you have some pre-owned Hondas as well, including one that caught my eye, a 2017 Accord. Talk about that.
Yeah, it's a 2017 Accord EXL. It does have the V6 engine and the leather sunroof. It is a local one owner, and they're hard to find.
Yeah.
Most people run them and run them and run them. This car has 59,000 miles, and it's just not too many of those around. And we are constantly on the hunt for other Honda products, Accord, Civics. I know we have bought a couple other ones that are just getting to the dealership. So we're on the lookout, and we are trading for a few also. So we do have a little bit of selection in used, and we have the new ones. And we are going to have some more stuff coming after we get past the holidays here a little bit. We're going to start unloading some vehicles too.
How can they get in contact with you?
Absolutely. Of course, you can call in. We still do that, and you feel free to text me, call me. My cell, which is 620-287-0067. Feel free, and I'll be glad to help you and do our best to take care of you.
Buzz Garner with Western Motor talking Happy Honda Days. Last few days of Happy Honda Days going through January 3rd, Monday, January 3rd. So get on in, see Buzz, see the rest of the Western Motor team, and get yourself a new Honda.
I agree, man, and I hope everybody has a Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year, Buzz. Thanks so much for coming in.
Hey, thank you, Bill.
It's Mid-America in the Morning, the Big Talker KIUL. My name is Bill Bernardoni. What a great conversation there with Buzz Garner. Just a great guy. Really enjoyed that. Hope you did as well. Learned a lot. Hondas, I've never owned a Honda. I've never had a Honda. I've had basically everything else. It's never been, I've never found the right Honda at the right time. I've never found the right one at the right one at the right time. But I really do think that that I'm going to take my time and find a Honda, probably an SUV, and take my time and find the right Honda SUV, just because, as Buzz and I talked about there, the reliability when you with the Hondas, you can't beat it. You can't beat it. Absolutely cannot. So get on down to Western Motor, shopwesternhonda.com, shopwesternhonda.com. This hour is driven by Western Motor, shopwesternmotor.com, or shopwesternhonda.com.